EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Time here with Matt Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
A gain of 3, second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Complete to Jacob Hollister.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. To his throw, going to find his running back, Breida. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Complete to Matt Breida.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
That'll be complete to Breida. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Going for it all. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. It's complete to Grant. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive.
It is good.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
7. Thunderbirds, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 30.
Down at the 30.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Be intercepted. Picked off by Jones. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On play action, here's Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Breida. They'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they've watched the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Complete.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. And catch So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Here's a first down throw. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. To throw again is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. It's caught. Nelson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season, and his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
And out. It's 4th down.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Tua. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Now this throw caught left side, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And now it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Touchdown.
Matt Breida, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Dolphins 14. Thunderbirds 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
On the return. They'll take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Steps up, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
34-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was looking for Daniels that time, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Matt Breida. It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Tua, the final shot before half. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Eluding the pressure right. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by
Man is caught at the 6-yard line. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
first and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But it'll be second and goal.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal. They'll run for it. Chubb. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
6-yard line.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
So that's back-to-back drives where they throw an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
Jackson now. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That is caught. It's Perriman. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing.
That's caught. Touchdown.
And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts him in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. On play action, here's Tua. That's caught by Hollister. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, Miami.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. On the crossing route, complete. That's Grant. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to pass. Tua. And he will find his man on the outside. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And the Dolphin 1st down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
4-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That'll be complete to Breida. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, you're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
They'll take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man, don't do that.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And for the 3rd time, he's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 35.
First down, Miami.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. 2 and a throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Flushed out right.
Yeah.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and as a result, possession switches hands.
Turnover on downs.
begin this drive with Chubb. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
That's good for A.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And it's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up second down. Jackson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And they get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. He's back to throw. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nick Chubb.
Back to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Throwing now is Jackson. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jones. And they'll have the football but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over. Out for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over.